All right, so we're out here in historic downtown Abbotsford today, and I want to show you guys some product that I believe is an amazing option for first-time home buyers, condos and townhomes. And I wish they had something like this when I moved to Abbotsford back in 2017, because I definitely would have chose to move here, right? Like, this is a perfect spot for a younger demographic, young couples. Like, it is just bumping here today. I don't think I've ever seen this many cars in this parking lot, but they got a super popular cafe right on the corner there, integrated within this community right here. These are townhomes, those are condos, and literally right across the street over there, like a 2-minute walk, there's a bunch of cafes, restaurants, pretty much every weekend. My girl and I will end up there at, Amici's, Paliotti's, what's the other one? The Bow and Stern. They've got like several cafes. They've got 2 breweries up there. Like, everything is literally walking distance right there. So like I said, it is a very good location for first-time home buyers and a younger growing demographic. The pricing is amazing, and it's all end user product. So bigger floor plans, AC, parking, storage. It's meant for people to buy into them and then just live there for 5, 6, 7 years, because it's not a cramped 400 square foot unit. Their 1 bedrooms are like 640 square feet. 2 bedrooms are all 800 plus square feet. And if we look at this complex here, it goes back for acres and acres and acres. They got a clubhouse with a pool, a gym. I don't know if they have a hot tub, but even just within the community itself, like, this is going to be a condo building right here in this parking lot, commercial on the bottom. So you have places to walk to within the complex, and then just outside the complex, you've got a whole bunch of other amenities. So I want to show you guys the inside, what these units look like, go over some pricing and everything in between. So here's a complex right here, right? We're in the show unit, which is right there, right? That's that parking lot that I showed you guys outside. And as you can see, goes all the way back here, right? These are obviously the townhomes. These are future condo buildings. The one they're selling right now is this one. They sold that one last year. And you can see the clubhouse right here, right? Got a basketball court, pool, gym, etc. Right? So here's a shot of the Rail District and all the amenities that are close by. So Rail District is just at the top right here. And as you go into historic downtown, you can see the big, long list of amenities here, right? So I'm going to show you guys the condo product first, starting from 395,000, 615 square feet. And if you go on the MLS, you guys have heard me talk about this project before. There's basically nothing comparable. I truly believe this is a better option than anything on the MLS. So they're playing music. I'm gonna just walk you guys through. So that show home I just showed you guys was their B plan. It was almost 700 square feet, that one. And I believe they have that for somewhere in the low 400,000s, but I'll throw a price sheet up at some point. So here we are at the townhomes. Let's start with the 2-bedroom. So this one, it's 2-bed and den, 1,250 square feet, and this is for $684 plus GST. Maybe not though, depending on if it's removed by the time you buy it. But there are people in here, so I'm just gonna turn on some music. So it was super busy in there, so I had to shoot everything in chopped up takes just to not have random people in the video. Let's go over to the C plan. It is much busier here than I had anticipated today. You know, I was coming here a few months ago and it was completely dead. C plan. So this one is a 3-bed, 1,400 square feet, corner unit. It has a double car side-by-side garage. So this right here is probably my favorite plan in all of Rail District. And this one I believe is going for the mid sevens or 730,000 or something like that. You got the marble tile, you know, gas range. And I don't know if you guys noticed in the last 2-bedroom, that wasn't actually a black fridge. It's a black stainless, which I really like. So all those appliances were actually black stainless. Looks super nice, super clean. So this is what's nice about corner unit townhomes is you get a square layout as opposed to a skinny rectangular layout. Much more livable. They feel a lot bigger than what they are. Like, could you believe this is a 1,400 square foot townhome? Looks absolutely massive just because of how open the main floor layout is. Okay, so I got one more floor plan to show you guys here because I think the other one they have is sold out. And then I want to actually show you guys the area and what I love so much about historic downtown. It's got a great vibe to it. Quickly show you guys the garage here. So it doesn't come with an epoxy floor, but you can pay for the upgrade and it's super nice. So this is the double wide garage. It actually is this size. It's massive. Easily fit 2 trucks in here, no problem. So again, these are 730,000. Again, I dare you to go on the MLS, try to find something better. You know, 1,450 square feet, double car side-by-side garage for about 730,000. They're a good pickup. They're nice units. The developer's great. Infinity Properties, you can go to their website. They're even building in like Portland, Oregon right now, I believe. So they've done a lot. Okay. I did it. It was me. That's right. Okay. This is the D plan. I believe it's about the same size as the C plan. Maybe a little bit bigger, but you get this den down here, right? So it's also double car side by side. Garage. I don't believe it's as big as the C plan's garage. Doesn't seem like it anyway. Which would make sense because you're getting the den down here. So maybe you're giving up some garage space for the den in the D plan. And the D plan is a higher price point. It's like $780 something. They're playing music in here, so you guys can listen to my music. So I love that black color scheme they got. Looks really nice. It's really tastefully done. I'd probably go with that personally, as opposed to the light scheme. I actually like the dark scheme. The problem with dark is that it goes out of style faster. Like typically darks change every 3 years, where light is always roughly the same. So, you know, for an investor, I usually tell people to go light scheme because, like I said, it'll stay in style for pretty much forever, or at least be close to being in style. It won't look dated, but dark tends to look dated after about 3 to 5 years. Trends change pretty quickly. So I want to show you guys the area now. Those are the townhomes. I'm going to throw up some pricing, and I'm going to show you guys the area now. So, I mean, those prices for brand new product, when you compare them to what's on the MLS, what's currently out there, I mean, on the MLS, 3-bed, 3-bath, 1,200 square foot townhomes are like 720 grand right now. This one, you're getting 1,400 square foot for like, you know, 730, of course, plus GST. That's what I would buy. I like the area. I like how there's walkable amenities. I like the vibe here. It has like, I guess, a mini gas town type of vibe. And it's just a great product for first-time home buyers. You don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to worry about the developer. You don't have to worry about the product. You know what I mean? And you're getting something brand new. So now we are going to go into the belly of the beast, historic downtown. As far as I understand, the developer actually owns, I think they own all the way to that church right there. And they're actually going to be developing this at some point as well. So there's a lot of gentrification going on in this area. At the top of the hill, brand new brewery. The city just redid a bunch of the roads. So this area is getting gentrified and updated. And as I said, very amenity rich and very walkable. So for starters, you got Anne Marie's Cafe right there. That's like a hole in the wall cafe, but it's always packed. You go there any weekend, it'll be packed. Pretty much got to wait to get in there. So that's a very well-known cafe that a lot of people love. And literally, like, that's Rail District right there. So you can walk to go get breakfast on a hungover weekend, or however you choose to live your life. You know, if you want to go get some tattoos just out on a whim, boom, right there. Get some matching tattoos with your girl, or maybe something really stupid. I got a couple stupid ones myself. So you got a very famous Mexican restaurant on the other side there. I actually can't even remember the name of it right now, but I've been there several times. Tracy Cakes Cafe right there, walking distance. You've got another cafe style joint right here, Duft & Co. And I've been to all of these, enjoy all of them. You've got right across the road there, you have another cafe, Aurora. You can kind of see the sign over there. It says Good Coffee, Aurora Roasters. My girl always wants to go into this store, Spruce Collective. She likes spending $200 on knickknacks in there. I can never come down here without going into that store. Dudes, you know how it is. So it has like a country western kind of vibe to it. Like, I think there's actually pictures from like over 100 years ago where all of this was gravel and people had like horse carriages and stuff going down the road. So I think a lot of the stuff here is original. They've just, you know, revamped it and renovated stuff. But I think the structures are mostly original. So it's got that cool vibe. Amici's, I think it's right there. Maybe it's one street down. There's a good Italian restaurant on one of these streets. And then up here, we've got the Bow and Stern. That's a seafood restaurant, one of my favorites. I'm a seafood guy myself. On the other side, like a block that way, you've got Palioti's. Their seafood linguinis, like the best bang for buck, in my opinion, that exists for seafood. I've tried everything. I spent like $600 on a seafood whatever in downtown Vancouver, and it did not beat Palioti's $35 seafood linguine. So here we are at the top of the hill, historic downtown. Got some mountain views once again off in the distance. And so that used to be Town Hall. It's closing down. I don't know what it's going to be now. Good, how about you? I'm just shooting the area. Yeah, I just want to show people what it's like to live down here. Burger, I forgot about that. Burger, okay, I haven't tried that one yet. You enjoy the day. Yes, sir. Take it easy. So we got another guy. See, the people down here are nice. He's telling me you got to try Burger. I've seen that one. I've never tried it. People are like, what the hell is this guy doing with this camera out here? Everybody wants to know what's going on. So, okay, so this building, built in 2020, sold a unit in here 8 months ago for $405,000. You still can't find anything like that on the MLS. So that was a great pickup. And as you can see, the city's redone all the roads up here. On the back side of this, you have Old Yale Brewing, which just opened 2 or 3 years ago. It's a brand new brewery, super vibey. Highly recommend you check it out. And then that down there, that building's Montview. That one's not built yet. That'll be ready in May. Got a couple clients in there. And just down the road is Fieldhouse Brewing, which is like, it's basically like an outdoor brewery. So it's very popular in the summertime. People will drive from Surrey Langley just to go to that brewery. But yeah, in a nutshell, this is the area. This is my favorite area in Abbotsford. Some people don't like this location. I personally love it. I think it's amazing for young people, young couples, and things of that nature. And you know, if you want the information on Rail District, the floor plans, the brochure, all that stuff, I'm gonna leave a link down in the description so you can enter your details in there, and my software will send you everything instantly. If you have any questions, reach out to me. If you want to chat direct with me about possibly buying or selling something in Abbotsford, Fraser Valley, use the booking link down below. Otherwise, I'm that Agent Kelly. Appreciate you for watching. I'm making moves to move you.